I am back here at what is arguably my favorite brook trout spot in all of the Adirondacks here. And I'm going to spend the last week that I have open of the general trout season here to camp here with the hot tent. And I'm going to fish this lake hard right until Friday when I'm not able to do so anymore. And I'm going to see if I can get back into some of those big brookies I caught here in the spring with Stephanie. She is actually here with me at the moment. She helped me bring in some of the gear to make the first loads in easier here. And she's not staying though. Once we get all set up, she's going to take off. And it is just going to be me out here solo for the next 7 days. So as you can see, I am completely settled in here. Sleeping bag and everything's all set up. Got my moccasins there. The stove's ready to get roaring tonight. I might use it a little bit right before I go to bed. And I got my book there. You can see I've processed up a whole bunch of firewood here. Despite that crack that I put in the handle and repaired with some Gorilla Tape here, the Marbles outdoor axe is still holding up pretty strong. And I've got a whole lot more dead downed wood here, as you can see. Probably enough where I'm not gonna have to go far this entire week I'm here. This is all big. There's a big down one there. There's a down pine back there. It's perfect. Wind's starting to calm down. I've got the canoe all set up down there, ready to roll. Just keeping my poles and tackle in the pack basket up here. I had some lunch. Kind of just puttering around a little bit, waiting for that wind to calm down just a tiny bit more, and then I'll be heading out there, see what the first bite of the trip's like. All right, finally got the chance to get out here. Wind's still blowing a little bit, but it's calmed down enough that I think maybe I could try to start getting into some fish here. So I'm gonna start with your good old night crawler and a Yakima flatfish here. And I'm gonna see how that goes. And if I don't get anything, I'll switch things up. I'll change colors. I'll try a few different things. I got all week to figure this lake out, so I'm excited. I charted as, I don't know, as accurate as this Amazon fish finder can be. It did claim that I passed over some fish back there, so I'm excited to see what we get into here. Yeah, so I had no luck so far out here trolling with the wobblers, so I figured I got a little bit of light left. I'm gonna toss on a whopper flopper, cast it around in this little bay here, see if I can make anything happen on that. And if not, I got plenty of time here. I'll figure it out. I'll go in, make dinner after this. I'd really like to catch something though tonight. Hey, we got a nice one on here. Oh yeah, that's a nice bass. Getting myself into the weeds here. Oh well. That's a nice bass. Ooh. Not skunked. That's what you want. Not a bad largemouth right there. Put up a hell of a fight, that's for sure. Some nice colors. He's got that real nice stripe across him there. Hefty little guy. Off you go. And there he goes. Awesome. Awesome. Got another one here. A little smaller. But he grabbed it. Is that a smallmouth? No, it's a largemouth. It's a largie. Small, but fun to catch, especially on the top water. Huh, water's still a little warm over here in the shallows. Surprising. Felt pretty cold out there in the main body of water out there in the deeper area. Huh. Good fish though. Let's see if I can maybe find a few more back here. Yeah, so just those 2 bass for me tonight. I came back in once it started to get dark here. Got myself all situated, moved some stuff around, started working on dinner here. Yeah, I got a nice fire going here. Got some nice stew. Oh, this is great. It's warm, rehydrated perfectly. This is great. This is a great first night. Oh, that's delicious. And that perfectly hits the spot. Fall night like this. Oh man. It's hard to beat. Yeah, I'm all settled in here. Cleaned up outside. Let the fire die down to those embers there. Stirred it up a bit. Packed all my stuff in here now, and I'm kind of just hanging out. This is super comfortable and nice. I can't get over how cool that is, just having a little fire right here in my tent like this. You can see I got all my stuff in here, got everything packed away pretty nice. This is great. And it's about 10:15 now. I'm gonna hang out, read the Kevin Kalen book that I brought with me, and kind of just settle in and everything. Wind down. Wake up early tomorrow. See if we can find some of those brook trout that I've been looking for. But yeah, I gotta say, great first night for sure. I'm definitely ready to settle in here and just sort of relax a bit. So I will see you all in the morning. Oh, that was a great night's sleep. Kind of just getting myself moving here now. Just got out of the bag. I brought the food barrel over here to the tent. I'm gonna go through that, make some oatmeal, make some tea maybe, or something warm to drink here this morning. Just get a little something in me, a little something to get me moving. And probably gonna try to get out there and fish not too long after that. So I had myself a nice cup of green tea, had myself some oatmeal, and I just got out here in the canoe on the water. Just trying to find that right depth. And then I'm gonna throw the wobblers out and see what we can do here. No luck so far. Oh, this is so weird. I expected to catch so many fish after how I did here in the spring. But, I mean, like I say all the time, I've got a whole week, so if there's any in here, I will hopefully eventually find them here. It's a shame. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully I'm just not finding that right color pattern and eventually I'll dial it in. But it's still nice being out here. Nice, cool, calm autumn day. Not a lot of wind. Worst comes to worst, I always know I can catch the bass at night, so there's that, but you know, I want to find some of those brook trout.
Yeah, nothing out there. I had a blow up with the whopper plopper right here next to the camp, but no trout. I even talked to a couple other guys who were fishing out there in a canoe, trolling with some wobblers, and they hadn't gotten anything either. So, I don't know what to make of it. But I'm in here now. I'm gonna get some lunch together probably. I filled up some water from the middle of the lake. Figured it's cleaner out there. Still gonna filter it though. And yeah, just kind of hang out till it gets a little later in the day maybe. Try the night bite. See how that goes. But, what are you gonna do? I took a little bit of a nap there after lunch. Wasn't really super tired or anything. I just was kind of relaxing and reading and I guess conked out. And it's almost 5 now. I want to get out there and fish, obviously. I wanted to get out there and fish earlier than this. I can't believe I slept that long. Like 3 hours almost. Hope that doesn't keep me up all night, but it's looking real nice out there. Not too windy, a little bit, but let's just keep plugging at those fish and see if we can find them. And I'm back out here trolling with the wobblers, trying to see if I can make something happen here. It's a real nice night. Hey, got myself a largemouth. Not a bad one either. Let's see, do I need the net for this? Ooh, calm down. Yeah, might as well. Nice largie, real nice colors, beautiful fish, but not, well, I guess right now it's my target species since I sort of have given up on the brook trout for the night, but it's nice to know that I can go out and catch something, that this place isn't just empty. Man, I was about to head in and there's definitely trout starting to rise. I saw a couple come up right out of the water, feeding at the surface. I don't know what to make of that. It's not really dark yet. I'm sure the GoPro makes it look very dark. It's not really that dark yet. It's only 15:07, so gonna make a couple passes back and forth here in front of the camp. See if I can't draw something up. Make a few more whopper plopper casts in the bay right in front of where I launched the canoe. And then I'll be in for the night. No trout, but I guess we got one more bass for the night. Oh, he's a nice one. Wow. Ooh. Look at him fight. Stop getting me all wet. Ooh, he's heavy. Dang. It's a good bass. There he is. Ooh. I know the camera can't really pick this up. This is a heavy bass. Long. Let me see if I can get a measurement on my paddle. He is about 17 inches. Real fat. Look at that. I know the camera probably can't see any of it. Oh, that one final splash always. I love it. All right. It's probably time for me to call it a night here. It's getting dark. I'm getting hungry. And, I mean, can't complain about two nice bass like that. Even if I did want brookies, those were two beautiful, really big largemouth. So, what are you gonna do? Yeah, so I got the canoe secured away down there, all my fishing stuff put away. I got a little pile of wood that I've processed up here for the night, as well as some more outside the teepee there. Some chili rehydrating on top of the stove here. And I'm kind of just hanging out for the night. Finally, dinner time. Real beautiful morning out there. I slept great last night. Oh, I had that wood stove pumping out with a little bit of heat before I went to bed. By the time I laid down, it had turned into just a red hot bed of coals that was just great for sleeping in here. I had the sleeping bag open pretty much, just venting it. That was great. Oh, I love this hot tent. It's so nice to just pop in here and be able to get a little fire going in there. You don't have to use a ton of wood. It's perfect. And I'm up now, moving around. I'm gonna get out there and fish in a minute. It's, as you can see, a really nice day out there. So, hey, maybe the fishing's improved. But no matter what, I'm gonna get moving here. I'm gonna get out there and fish. I'll come in after that and make some breakfast. I won't stay out there till noon again. Just want to see what it's like. See if I can maybe make something happen in an even earlier morning than yesterday. Sun just came up maybe, I don't know, 20 minutes ago or so. Yeah, see what we could do. Yeah, so I'm out here. I still haven't gotten a fish on, but I've had a couple hits here and there trolling through here. They seemed pretty small, so I don't know what they were. Never had them on the hook. This is crazy to me. I don't know how this is possible. It's still a wicked nice day out here though. Almost no wind, the water's completely calm. I've got a real slow troll going on here. Just paddling gently every now and then, kind of moving the canoe a bit. I'd just love to get a fish on here. But I'm gonna keep at it. I've only been out here about an hour and a half so far. And once it starts closing in on maybe 11, I'll start making my way back. Throw the whopper plopper a little bit or something, see if I can catch a bass. I'd really love to see one of these poles just bend in half though with a nice big fat brook trout. Well, if you can't catch trout, I guess might as well catch a bass, right? Not a bad largemouth at all. Always does that last splash. Well, yeah, I fished out there for like 3.5, 4 hours maybe since this morning. All I had to show for it was that one big bass. Which, you know, is better than getting skunked, I guess. But I really don't know what's going on with these trout. I don't know what to think of it. Even more alarming is while I was out there fishing, I caught a few perch. Which, I mean, the bass were bad enough being in here. Now I find there's perch. Like, man. I guess it's just like another declining trout fishery here in the Adirondacks. But there's no way that they're all gone, so I gotta be able to pick one up before the end of the week. At least one, just to settle the year out would be nice. And now I'm back here. I changed, getting everything together. I'm gonna get some food, get some lunch made here. Never even ate breakfast. I just came in and mowed down a bunch of Chex Mix I brought with me. And I'll make something substantial here in a moment. Yeah, chopped a little more wood. So I'm probably set for the next day and a half. Yeah, plenty more over here you could see. This has been my constant supply over here. I think I might have showed it earlier. This big tree came down at some point here, and I've just had no trouble chopping it, splitting it, sawing it. It's been great. Not having to go that far. Colors are beautiful. Campsite's beautiful. Trip's been great. I don't mean to make it sound like, you know, not catching trout is ruining it or anything. I just wanted to close the season out with a few. But as I've said many times, plenty of time. And yeah, I'm feeling hungry, so lunch it is. I'm bored sitting around camp. I don't want to sit there and read on such a nice day. I'm just going to get out and troll, you know? It's only about 4 o'clock, so got quite a while before the sun starts going down. Yeah, I trolled for a bit out here. Didn't come up with anything again. I talked to some fly fishermen, though, who were fishing here. And they caught a ton of bass as well, as I expected. But I guess they also got a few brookies, too, which makes me at least somewhat confident. I don't know. I might give the wobblers a break and start breaking out spinners and stuff like that. Start casting those at the shore, or even the old bobber and sinker if I have to. Just really like to catch some trout. And I try to break up the trolling here by casting the whopper plopper out a bit and catching the occasional bass, as you've seen, which has been nice. But I'm just happy that they were able to get a few brookies, because that at least gives me confidence that I can maybe get a few before this week is up. Well, no, just gonna keep fishing here till dark. Go in, make some dinner, and just kind of hang out. The whopper plopper never disappoints. There's a really solid bass on the end of my line here. Wow, that's a big guy. Can I just lip you without the net? You gonna give me problems? Woo! I just don't want to get hit by a treble hook here. These plastic pliers are awful. Oh, baby. That's a nice largemouth right there. Nice colors. Get a measurement. We're looking at probably 17, 18 in that range. One more picture here. Wow. Nah, it's getting dark. I don't think I'm catching much else. Just gonna take the canoe in, pull her up on land. Start getting camp ready for the night. Get the depth finder sonar in here. Turn the depth finder off. Get over the top of this log. And here we go. Awesome. So, let's get some stuff up. I got my dinner. Just cooling down a bit here. Made some beef stew. Brought all my wood in here for the night. Been burning this thing for about an hour now. Kind of just settling in. I got I got a podcast going, and it's actually really funny what the next episode is that I was about to play. I listen to this podcast called Two Guys in a River sometimes when I'm out here. Just these two guys talking about trout fishing, mostly fly fishing, almost all fly fishing. And even though I don't fly fish myself, it's still kind of informative and fun to listen to and all that. And the episode that I have next lined up here is fishing when nothing is working. And I just thought that was a hilarious coincidence here after the couple days I've had here at the lake with no trout. But like I was saying earlier, those fly fishermen did catch a couple, they said, in shallow water. So maybe the wobblers just aren't the way to do it right now. Maybe I should switch it up to spinners and a couple other things and start casting the shallows and working that way. So I'll start varying up what I'm doing here. I still really enjoy trolling just because it's so kind of peaceful and calm as you're floating out there in the water with the tip of your pole just bouncing like that. It's, I don't know, there's something almost zen about it, you know. So I'm gonna keep trying, but got my dinner going right here. I'll have some s'mores later. Burn this thing till probably about 10:30, 11 o'clock, and then turn in. And that's about it right now. Whiskey supply is hanging in there. Got about half of what I came in with. Really good stuff. That Jack Daniels with honey. It's unbeatable when you're out here in the woods, especially with this fall like this. It's real nice taking a couple swigs of that in the hot tent. And as you've heard me say, I love this thing. This is great. Heating up my meals on it, just keeping me warm and everything. It's so great. I can't wait to get Stephanie out here in the hot tent. I know she's gonna love it. Might be a little cramped. We wouldn't be able to like move around in here the way I'm able to, but we'd definitely be able to chill and relax. Just have to be a little more careful. Both of us are somewhat clumsy. I'd hate to knock it over or do something stupid like that. But yeah, I'm gonna dig into my food now because it's more than likely cooled down. And if you don't see anything else more from me, you'll see me fishing in the morning. Let's get out there and see what those fish are doing today, huh? A little bit of a colder morning today. I almost fired up the wood stove when I just woke up here, but I was like, just throw on some more layers and get out on the water. Could be good for the fishing. Oh, wow. My stomach's rumbling a little bit. I have to come in and eat. I don't know if the camera can pick it up. There's a ton of mist hanging in that right behind the trees back there and stuck between the trees and the mountain. Oh, that's gorgeous. Man, I love this spot. I can't even come up with anything on the Whopper Plopper this morning. This is nuts. But I'm gonna go in, make myself something to eat. And I'll probably get back out here after too long. I figured a quick little breakfast of oatmeal would do me just fine till lunch. Make up 2 quick packets of that. I just finished boiling the water. Alright, I better go cut some more firewood up. Gonna start running low soon. Plenty of it back here, just gotta find the stuff that's not rotted. Whoa! That came right at the camera. Jeez. Not a bad little pile of wood. And then I can still saw that in half, turn that into about 8 more pieces of wood, maybe even a couple more. Yeah, not a bad job. Very happy with that. Happy to have that out of the way. I looked, and it looks like there might be some rain tomorrow, so in case I'm stuck in the tent all day, I'll probably saw up more than this and process a bit more before the end of the day. But this is a great start. Yeah, I'm gonna get back out there and fish. It's like 4 o'clock. Sun usually starts going down around 7, so 3 hours out there. I've got a bass here, but I'm afraid to turn off my podcast till I get him in the net. I've lost 3 tonight so far, before I even got the camera on. There we go. I was listening to Tell 'em Steve Dave, and they got Troma on there, not Troma, Lloyd Kaufman on there. Fishing was real slow tonight. Oh my god. I had 3 blow-ups that I either missed or lost. And now finally got this guy. My bail. It's the easiest thing to do. Oof, he's a nice one. That's a very nice bass right there. Seems to be plenty of them in here. They're eager to hit the whopper plopper. Still no trout. I definitely saw a few. They definitely weren't bass in the shallows by my campsite, but I don't know. I threw the spinner for quite a while, trolled a little bit again. Nothing. And it gets hard to just sit there doing that when I know that I could just go by the shore here, cast out the whopper plopper, and catch some bass. It starts to feel like, well, I might as well catch something, right? I don't know. I'll eventually have to troll back to my campsite. But for now, I might try to catch a few more of these bass. And before too long, I'll be heading back to my campsite, making dinner and all that. Got plenty of wood for today and tomorrow. I processed up even more while I was hanging out. So, that'll be good. I got another nice one here. I think I can lip him right here. Where's my pliers? Another good one. Not huge, but not small by any means either. Woo, feisty. And despite how warm it was today, it certainly cooled down once the sun went down out here. This little wood stove is very nice to have in here. I'm stocked up with wood. Just made some chili, letting that cool down. Kind of just hanging out here, hunkered down. I brought my pack basket in here for the night. Canoe is flipped down there because it looks like it is gonna rain. I'll put the barrel out when I go to bed, but I still am gonna have some s'mores later, probably some hot chocolate, something to drink with my dinner here. This is great though. I feel like I could just live in here if I had to. It's so just relaxing and comfortable. Laying down in here, reading a book, it makes you want to just fall asleep. It's great. Yeah, I'm gonna dig into some of my food here though. Hang out, and hopefully the weather's at least leaves me an opening at some point tomorrow to fish. I don't want to sit in here all day. I won't. I have my rain jacket with me, so I could go out there and fish even if it is raining. We'll see. But for now, I'm gonna dig into some food, listen to a podcast, and just relax. A little overcast. It's probably gonna rain on me, but I'm gonna get out there and fish a bit. Figure I might as well before it starts raining in case I lose the chance. And hey, maybe it'll be good for the fishing. So I'm gonna get my stuff in, get out there, and make a few casts before breakfast. mesmerized almost watching these tips bounce here. Just kind of watching them for action, watching to make sure they're moving, and you're almost hypnotized after a while. Wind's definitely starting to pick up. I'm kind of hungry, so I don't know how long I'll be doing this morning. I'm hungry. I wasn't getting anything with the whopper plopper, not even any blow-ups that I missed. Nothing trolling. Just gonna make something to eat here. Maybe some granola with milk and blueberries. I don't know. We'll see. I'll get back out there later though. Kind of started sprinkling, but then let up. So maybe we won't get too much rain. That'd be great. Yeah. I'm gonna get stuff situated, get some food. Yeah, I figured I'd fire up the wood stove to make some hot chocolate to go with that granola and milk and blueberries. Figured it'd be nice to eat in here, hang out with a little bit of a fire. Let this thing air out. Got both of the doorways currently open, as well as the top, I don't know, the top closure. That thing's kind of open outside as well. I'm just sort of relaxing right now, deciding what I'm gonna do after I eat. I don't know. Check the weather, see what that rain's supposed to do and all that, and go from there. It's about 4 o'clock now. Figured I'd get out here back in the water, see what I can make happen. It rained a bit, so maybe that changed the attitude of some of these fish. Like backing out of my parking spot here at the campsite. Start off though, I'll cast the whopper flopper back here at this little bay. Caught a few nice bass that way already on this trip. Bass here right next to the boat. Oof, he almost startled me. Oh man, I gotta like back the boat up. Stay on. Oh, I'm about to go over the top of something else. Nice. Another nice largemouth. Great colors. Grabbed it right next to the boat. beautiful, healthy fish. Got a nice bass here. Oh, wow. Oh, he's barely hooked. Oh, where's the net? Look at that. That's a beautiful bass. We're looking at 18 inches. Pretty good. Oh, the front of the canoe is about to hit this rock. Oh, I avoided it. Nice. I'm all settled back into the hot tent now. I guess just those 2 bass for me tonight. Got all my fishing gear out of the canoe, all of that stowed away. The wood stove's roaring. Got some beef stew rehydrating on top of it. I got some water boiling over here on top of the camp stove so that I can make some mashed potatoes and gravy. And really just hanging out now, reading a little bit, listening to some podcasts. Got more than enough wood for probably tonight and tomorrow, and depending on how often I burn this thing. Yeah, it's great. Got my s'more stuff laid out over here as well as everything else. I'll pack it all back in the cooler or the barrel later. Oh, that smells so good. It just fills the tent with the aroma of whatever you're cooking. It is amazing. I'm gonna dig in. It's gonna burn my mouth for sure, but I don't care. It's gonna be good. I got out here a bit earlier today. Tried to wake up earlier. And maybe it's gonna pay off. I see some fish rising out there. Woke up to some crazy noise this morning. I don't know. It sounded like a bunch of tree branches snapping and breaking right outside the tent, but by the time I rolled out and looked outside, everything was quiet and I didn't see anything broken or notice anything, so I don't know what was up with that, but I'm gonna fish. I think we got a fish on. What is this? Oh, a big old bass. Of course. Oh, I got so excited. Thought I had myself a brookie. Oh, my arms started shaking, my hands started shaking. I got so excited. Real good size. That's a beautiful largie. They're always big out of here. I almost never get the little guys. It's a nice fish. But not a brookie. Thought I had a small brookie on. Just one of these dang perch. Ugh. I don't know why they are not cooperating. I've seen some more splashes and rises since I've been out here and can't get anything but these bass and perch. I don't know. Boiling some water. Gonna have some oatmeal, some green tea, and just sort of relax, take in the morning. I'll get back out there this afternoon. Need to get something to eat though, for sure. I just caught a beast of a largemouth out here fishing to the campsite. Look at that hog. Wow. I gotta get a measurement. Whew. 20 inches on that bad boy. Well, he's got a leaf in his mouth and a stick. I got you. All right. I'm gonna release him into some deeper water. That bass got me pretty eager to get back out here, so I ate a real quick lunch, got the canoe in the water, and threw on the whopper plopper here. And I'm just making some casts near the shore, near my campsite. And I'm gonna troll back to the far eastern side of the lake that I haven't really fished that much this time. And probably spend the rest of the day over there, just trolling, seeing if I can get anything. I don't have very long left, that's for sure. Today and tomorrow. And then this lake is done for trout. Look at this nonsense. Just perch and bass, perch and bass. This nut. Keep trying though. I just can't believe this. Oh my God, I think I got a brookie. I do. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm so happy right now. Oh, wet my hands, wet my hands. Calm down, calm down, calm down. I want to see if I can revive him here. I'm just gonna let him sit in the net, see if he regains any strength. He seems like he wants to swim off, so let me hold him up for a quick show. I think this guy's gonna swim off though. Look at that. Look at that beautiful, beautiful brook trout and those colors, that mouth, these fins. Perfectly. Oh. Perfectly shaped, clearly not stocked is what I was saying. That was a beautiful fish. I'm glad he was able to swim away.
What an awesome day. Finally got a brookie, some wicked nice bass. I made a little concoction here of mixing spaghetti and my chili. It's actually pretty good. Yeah, just hanging out here, warm in front of the fire. I'll make some s'mores later and try to get up real early and get back out there and get back where I caught that brookie tonight and see if maybe I can pick up a couple more before season's over. Yeah, that's pretty much my night for tonight. Just gonna hang out, do the same as same as I've said every night. Some reading, some podcasts, and that'll be it. So, can't wait to get back out there in the morning. It's gonna be great. Oh man. Last day of brook trout season. Or trout season rather, not just brook trout, but that's what I'm after. I know it's been slow, but I got one yesterday. I gotta get out today and try to get one more at least. Oh, glass is real foggy. Alright, where's my socks? I thought I had a perch on. These brookies are still very lazy right now. I legitimately thought this was a perch hitting my line. I got my podcast on still. I'll turn it off here. Wow, this is a big brookie.
We took the canoes, standing there in at the outfitter.
The second it started sprinkling out here, I get a hit. Right. Wet the hands. Wet the hands. Oh, no, 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 no. Come on, you're barely hooked. I see it. Awesome. Easy unhooking. Look at that beautiful native brookie. That's awesome. Look at those colors. That black mouth, those white fins, that fat belly. This is a beautiful fish right here. Let's get him off. It's really coming down out here. I forgot to bring my rain jacket out. So I'm gonna paddle back, make some breakfast, and then hope that this rain stops. I got out here and got a brookie though, a real nice one. Oh, Zolio message. Probably Stephanie. It really started coming down out there. And like an idiot, I had left the tent open to air out this morning. So I had to rush back here. Nothing's really wet. I mean, I purposely didn't store anything near the door just because, you know, zippers sometimes leak a little bit. So just a little bit. Just basically my rain jacket got wet. So who cares about that? I don't know. I got a little cold out there getting all wet like that, so I figured I'd hang out in here a bit. I changed into a sweatpants, changed a few clothes and stuff like that. I figure I'll eat some breakfast. And really, I mean, that was a beautiful brook trout. I really, like, if it rained all day and I didn't go back out again, that would be a perfectly fine brook trout to end the season with.
I'm obviously gonna get back out there if I get the chance, but like, that was solid. That was a really nice fish. And it's amazing to me. They must just still be in that lazy, it must not have gotten cold enough for them to become super active, because he hit that like a perch. There was just a few tiny little taps, and I was like, oh, I got another perch trying to steal my worm. So I wait till I felt one of the little taps, set the hook, and really I thought I missed it, in all honesty. I was like, oh, wow, nothing there. Started reeling up, it gets near the surface, and then he starts fighting me a bit, and I realize, oh my god, I've got a brookie on. It was just crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it just hasn't got cold enough, like I said, for them to maybe start getting active. I've definitely found they're more active on the eastern side of the lake than the western side where I'm on, where they were active in the spring. So maybe that's just their different seasonal behaviors. Maybe they feed over here in the spring, feed over there in the fall. I don't know enough about this place yet to make determinations like that, but that could explain why I was having so much trouble earlier in the week as well. I focused a lot over here where we caught them all earlier this spring, just because I thought that's where they had to be. But yeah, hopefully I'll get back out there, but if not, you know, I'll read, take a nap, eat some food, sort of wait it out. I'm gonna check the weather too. I mean, if it's gonna lighten up or something, I'll throw the rain jacket on and go out there, but I don't want to sit out there and fish in a downpour in the cold this time of year. Just not on the itinerary. So yeah, I'm gonna crack that barrel open and find something to eat. Rain seems to have finally let up. It's only about 9:30, 10 o'clock right now, so I'm gonna get right back out there. I mean, I'm finally starting to catch a couple here, so why not try to catch a few more before I'm out of time? Ugh. Yeah, just making my way, trolling across the lake right now to the eastern side where I seem to have had the most action. Moving slow, just taking my time. This has been a real great trip, that's for sure. Even with the slow brook trout fishing, between the bass and the sights, the weather was great, temperatures were pretty good, the hot time, the food. There's not much to complain about. And hopefully I've still got a lot of videos to come before winter gets here. And even once it does, I might be able to put out a few ice fishing and hot tenting, winter camping, some stuff like that. Just really remarking on what a good time I've had this season. Catching trout. I've caught a few really good ones right from the start on this very lake, catching 20 in a day with Stephanie. I caught a few on the Northern Forest Canoe Trail. I've gone out on different trips. At time at Big Moose Lake with Stephanie, we caught a real nice laker. Just some great fishing this year for trout. I'm excited to keep it up with the bass and the northern pike while I've still got time this year. I really would like to catch a few more pike before winter gets here. Wow. This guy took it right next to the boat. I was about to lift it up and he came up and smashed it. Oh. Wow. Nice bass. Oh, he unhooked himself for me. How very kind. hooks out of the net. Come on. That's a nice bass right there. Not as big as some of the other ones we've caught, but good colors. Off you go. Well, I'm pretty much nearing the end of my trip here. I got all my stuff secured after it started raining on my way back in. Got my canoe flipped, got all my stuff sort of packed away and dry. Everything's in the tent here with me. I'm closed up with a nice fire going and just made dinner here. Mashed potatoes and beef stew. It's really good. And I'll just hang out. Get to bed pretty early tonight because I'm going to try to meet Stephanie pretty early because, well, we were going to try to beat the rain, but as you could probably hear, it's here already. So I have no idea what that's going to be like in the morning. Maybe it'll stop in the night and we'll be able to just boogie out of here together. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just going to be reading a bit more, keeping the fire going for a few hours, burning all this wood I got left, and that'll be the end of my last day of brook trout season here. Or I keep saying brook trout season, trout season. And I'll be getting home soon and planning my next trip. That'll be great. Oh man, I fell asleep crazy early last night. Oh. I got my barrel all put away at like 9 o'clock. I got everything situated by like 9:30. I laid down to read a bit with the fire going and zonked right out on top of the sleeping bag. The only reason I woke up during the middle of the night was because it got cold without the stove going, and I curled back in. I woke up, it's like 7 o'clock now. Stephanie's on her way. I'm gonna make myself up a cup of hot chocolate. Get myself moving, get packing, and I'll probably go bring the barrel out to the road to meet her. She hates carrying that thing, so if I could do her a little favor and get that out of the woods before she gets here, I think she'll appreciate it. I'm just gonna wake myself up now a bit, get moving, get motivated, get packed. This adventure is quickly coming to a close here, and I just want to say thank you to everyone who watches these and joins me on these trips. I just hit 100 subscribers before I left, and I cannot express how thankful I am to all of you that check out my videos, that like, that comment, that subscribe. You're all amazing. And you give me a lot of motivation to keep getting out here, you know, and make the best of it. So thank you once again for joining me on every one of these trips, and many more to come. All right, we're back to the car. Everything loaded up. This has been a great trip. I will catch you all on the next one.